You build these really cool, unique structures and these tree houses and these campers, and they're smaller dwellings.
Yeah.
Is there something about the simplicity of it all?
Well, originally that's why I started doing it. I mean, I was right out of college. I wasn't really making any money at that time, and I wanted to be an artist, and I wanted to figure out how to live a lifestyle that was, just as minimal as possible. I had a Honda Civic, a CRX, and that a friend of mine, his mom had totaled it, and she gave it to me. For a while, just drove it around, and then eventually I just thought, well, maybe I'll build a box over it, and then, and then I was like, actually, maybe I'll build a camper, like a little place to sleep up top. What really did excite me about it was that it was kind of like I was driving this artwork around. And I mean, it was really exciting the way people reacted to it, and I guess I saw it as like, wow, this is a real kind of direction I can go with my work.
Tell me about the first treehouse you built.
I built one when I was, 10 years old, and then my friends and I, all through high school, that's what we did. We just built forts. We weren't really interested in girls or we just weren't. We were interested in building forts and surfing. We never really grew out of it. And they just became more and more elaborate.
It's amazing. These trees are beautiful, first of all.
So you can come this way, watch your head.
Wow, we're so high up. Yeah,
it was pretty crazy working on this thing. I fell off the roof once. Luckily I had a harness on, so it was okay. But.
Super, super cool and beautiful. So tell me about the vision for this treehouse.
For me, with tree houses, I don't really like to come up with a total plan. Like, we had an idea of what it would look like, but I really like to be able to come up here and just start building it and kind of see where things go. I think it's really hard, without actually being up in the tree, to really understand the type of treehouse you want to make and what you want people to see and the landscape you want to showcase.
What was the biggest challenge in building this?
This was a really hard project. Building the roof was really, really hard for me. I mean, there's so many, every single piece has a different angle. It was really one piece at a time, figuring out the angle, cutting it, no, wrong, go back, do another one, cut it, and it took forever.
Tell me about the materials that you use.
I've always used found materials. I mean, everything kind of has a story and comes from somewhere, and then also not just that I know the story, but they're also visually, they have a story. Well, this is a pretty nice piece right here. It was a piece of the floor from this firehouse, which I kind of thought was cool. And it's a really beautiful piece of wood, It has all sorts of, wear, and it's really nice. So I saw that and I thought, oh, that would be perfect to kind of create this loft up here.
One of the most striking things about your work in these structures is that you're taking this worn, discarded material and then you're giving it new life.
To me, going to the lumberyard and buying wood, it just feels like dead trees, but old wood that you find, and it's this exciting hunt, and that has life, Right away it has life. But the cool thing is I'll find a piece of wood and it will just look like junk. It'll have nails on it and paint, and then, I'll take it home and I'll just start working on it. And in a couple hours, it's the most beautiful piece of wood you've ever seen.
What do you hope people get out of your work and your art?
I would like people to feel inspired, but I hope that it helps people kind of changes their perspective a little bit on things and kind of opens their life up a little bit to new possibilities.
Be sure to check out this next episode.
A lot of the things that I've used, such as the windows and doors and the stove, have all been recycled materials.